Ah, okay. That's much better. I've tried to hit record a couple times and I kept getting into battles along the way. I finally got a moment of quiet once they were all dead. So, yeah, this is a very packed dungeon, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Oh, I do remember this. There's, oh, I think the woman is also a monster, something like that. If you try and come to help her, they'll turn on you or something. Let's see. Yeah, she's a monster too. They try and trick ya. Oh? Oh, sweet. Okay. So that's our first successful parry tech. We had parry at the beginning of the game, but we never saw it actually used. So a cool thing about sparking parry techs means you don't actually have to have it set. Let me show you. So yeah, now we have chop down in here. We could set it, and that means he's going to be in a parry stance throughout the next round of battle, essentially. So if an enemy does attack him with a melee attack, I don't think it usually doesn't connect when it's a ranged or melee attack. But if it's a melee attack and he is attacked that turn, then he will, do what you just saw. The chop down attack. The only problem is if he isn't hit, then nothing happens. You wasted 3 tech points for nothing. Actually, it might not cost tech points if you don't hit with it. I don't remember. I usually avoid them, if you can't tell. I don't use them. I'll use them if it's a really good one, and I'm in a situation where I have only one character on the front lines or something like that. But no. I'll stay away from that one. And we have the mage stuff to spare. The mage point potions and shit. The M potions. So we might as well train his magic up a little further. Since we're not keeping him, it's kind of a waste, since I think I talked about that before. Yeah, I might as well fight her. Okay, they aren't too tough. So, yeah, since magic points and magic level can't carry over, well, tech points can't carry over either, but magic itself and magic level can't carry over between characters. There's absolutely no point in training magic until you have your final magician in the party. Ooh. Oh, if I remember right, these guys are very tough. So, uh-oh. I don't know if I should jump right into a battle with them or not. We might as well test our luck. These things are tough too. Nah, they're strong. Uh-oh. He was waiting for us. Yeah, look at these things. I might die here, though. Oh, yeah. So here's the cool thing. I neglected to mention this earlier. Because I'm wearing the devil armor, yes, cross slash is doubled in tech points. But can you see how it's only 6 when earlier I said it was going to be 8? That's because the tech crown applies first, which is really cool. So the tech crown applies, which takes away 1 tech point from my cost, which brought that attack from 4 to 3, and now that 3 is doubled, so it's only 6. So you especially don't want to, give the devil items to somebody who doesn't have a crown already. But yeah, 6 is nothing. Like, she already has to pay 7 for dynamic hit. So it's a good thing that we have the devil armor on Herod. So, yeah. He is crystallized now. This is why I really wanted to get the sun magic earlier. Well, not this battle specifically, but status effects like that put Herod out of the battle for quite a while, they're not great. If I took the sun healing magic basically also heals status effects as well as being, one of the better, in terms of healing health points spells out there. So it is, absolutely the best healing magic in the entire game. And we would be able to heal Herod and heal his life points as well at the same time. Or health points, not life points. I'm getting all my words mixed up today. But we can't do that, so we might as well... Let me try Starfixer. Starfixer is single hit. Crack is actually multi-hit. Just like how the enemies that we were fighting before had lightning, that hit in a, horizontal across the screen attack. Crack works the same way. Also, it's highly addictive. Yeah, so for just a random enemies that are just walking around here, they sure are very difficult. So much so that as soon as I saw them, it instantly hit me that we were in for a tough fight. But they were no Devil King armor. Yeah, we're okay to jump right into the next fight. Oh, then maybe I should have swapped off of Whirlwind. Oh well. I believe this dungeon has a final boss. Although I don't know for sure. It might not. These might actually be the toughest enemies in here. I don't know. Should have figured all that out before I came in here. Serious shame that Herod's doing the least amount of damage between the three. This doesn't normally happen. Usually, I'm not playing as Herod, I'm playing as Katrina. And instead of Ward on the front lines, I usually have Herod there. And dual wielding, he's just such a badass. Always does the maximum amount of damage, throughout the party members. And here he's way weaker, all because he is yet to pick up a high-powered tech yet. That's the danger of the tech system. You don't know what you'll spark and when. You can try and grind. I believe specific enemies also, specific encounters, will give you a higher chance. It's crazy how it works. There's so much involved. Star Trail. Magic Beast isn't anywhere near as good. Oh, we have a barrier stone. That's cool. I wish I knew what that top one meant. Need another charm for Ward. So you might have noticed there's a couple holes lying around that are big enough for us to potentially jump down. I don't remember which one I was supposed to jump down, but we're here now. And as for where I'm supposed to go now, I'm not too sure. This guy looks pretty tough. Alright, there's another hole we can jump down. What else? Just so many enemies packed in this little hallway. I might need to stop using the fast forward. I'm gonna run into an enemy encounter that I'm gonna get completely fucked over and not be able to save myself. Oh, look at that rock guy. Oh no, they tricked me. I gotta go around. So I think that staircase will just lead us back to the floor we were just at. I'm gonna go fall down that mystery hole. Oh, but first. A lot of spirit stones around, as if they thought somebody would use them at this point in the game. We're kind of past that already. Oh yeah, so yeah, fun thing about the enemies in there, in this area, is that they multiply. Like that. Basically just gotta sprint by them before they do it. Wrong way. Well, we also have that staircase that we passed. Not the one going up, the one going down. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Wow. That's interesting. Well, there's a hole here. Might as well see where that takes us. Whoa. Yeah, when the fights aren't challenging, I'm not really, invested. Oh, okay, so that's where that takes us. So we can... Oh no, this is a different area. Where the hell are we now? Okay, we're in this room. Well, that was the left wing of the dungeon. But I feel like there's some more stuff over at the right wing. Yeah, here we go. So where is this gonna take us? Oh my. Okay, 2 chests. More MP, more TP. Whoa. Not even that encounter could threaten us. Is this what Super Saiyan feels like? That was it? Oh, that's disappointing. I guess there wasn't a boss in this dungeon. I did miss that staircase. I might have to... You know, I'm gonna save and then skip it if I don't... If there's nothing there, you know? Huh. Okay, so here we are. And there's some massive Titan boys walking around. And 2 chests. Okay, so this must be it then. There was no big boss at the end, but we got this, whatever this is. Let me see. Oh, cool. A Titan suit of armor. Haven't gotten any new rings or anything. Well, before I leave, I might as well. Just for fun. What you guys got? Oops. Well, that ain't good. Okay. Yeah, this one's seems pretty tough already. Was able to take out half my team. Oh, but we did beat him. I was skipping there because I thought I'd have to restart. I thought he was gonna kill me. Well, I guess I'll leave that in. Terrible. So, since I don't really have anything to talk about, I might as well launch into a discussion here. I was thinking I might as well do this now because I don't really have a viewer base, you know? Well, I don't actually know. So, YouTube's terrible at telling you things like that. You know, the numbers, the view counts on the videos are wildly inconsistent. And then, even compared to them, the views on, the videos on the analytics and shit like that are completely different from what are shown. So I don't know who's watching this, and when, and how. How did you even find this? So, anyway, I figured I might as well bring it up now. Whoa! I never went here. I got soft. Well, I got a whole bunch of goodies. But essentially what I was going to say was I might as well ask this now because hopefully by the time I'm done this series on this wonderful game, I'll have people that can actually answer this question for me. But I was already trying to figure out what I would play next because I want to continue this. The only issue is, yeah, I don't know if I want to necessarily stay within the SaGa series. If people like watching me play the SaGa games, then I'll probably play Romancing Saga 1 next. Because that would be the next game in terms of how much I know about the game. Or Saga Frontier if I want to switch to PlayStation. So there's that option. Or I could just delve into something completely different that I know of, and I can make like a walkthrough-esque, you know, where I narrate everything like I did this time around. Or I could just play a game I know nothing about. And see if I have the narrative ability to make that entertaining. Probably not. I was thinking I would play Trials of Mana, because I never got around to playing that one. And as you may know, it's getting a remake that's going to launch on the Switch. Pretty soon, I think next year. So, yeah, I do want to play Trials of Mana for the first time. The original version, you know, the one that we used to call Seiken Densetsu 3, before it had an English name. Because I don't know too much about that game. So I figured I might as well play that one. Or I could play Secret of Mana, which I know everything about. I've played that game a million times through. So anyway, those are my options that I'm mulling over. If you can come up with one, that would be great. It doesn't have to be a SNES game. It doesn't have to be an old game. It's just I know a lot about old games and SNES games. Those are the ones to ask, you know. But, yeah. I want to hear your opinions. If you can come up with a better game for me to play, please share it. So anyway. That was the Crystal Dungeon. Where am I going? I thought I went south from here. I'm crazy. Where the hell did I come from? Here we go. So, one last journey back to Mung Village before we say our goodbyes for now. And I think it's time we go back to the west. We haven't been there in so long. Yeah, I should have equipped that. If I knew the Titans had hypnosis going in, I definitely would have equipped somebody with that. Can't be used. Okay. I'm guessing the life element is a blacksmith material? I'm not sure. I don't remember everything by name. So anyway. We have to go back over here and then we can enter into the world map. So first things first, back to Prudona. Need to check up on the blacksmith. Ah! The true final boss of the Crystal Beast, the Crystal Palace, the Crystal Ruins, that's what they're called. What do we got? We can invent plastic or the earth itself. Tough choice, really. Sorry, dolphins. Let's do it. And we got a bat. Sweet. Yeah, whatever that is. We've got plenty of options. There's the golden bat. So the golden bat itself is not as good as what Fulbright comes with. That's sad. Guess we'll just sell that. $2K for the bat, that's pretty good. Okay, so now that we've come back from the east, let me see, what are we capable of doing next? I think it might be time. Yeah, I think it's time to figure out what the Abyss are actually, you know, what are their plans? Why are the Abyss invading us? Let's figure out all that good stuff. So to figure all that out, we have to head, oh no, not here, to the city of the Divine King, Lance. Interesting. So, this building is Johannes's house, and that building right there are the actual descendants of the Divine King himself, the Holy King. Okay. Oh. What's this about these Abyss gates that, what's-his-face, Yanfan was talking about? Oh man, okay. Nani? The Death Eclipse. Well, that already happened. Uh-oh. Mount Tafton, okay. The jungle to the south, we've been there. The West Ocean, don't know how we're gonna get there. And the Devil Palace, well, we know that place intimately. I died there once. Alright. Oh my goodness. And she can, she's a nice, friendly tutorial lady. She can tell us a whole bunch of good stuff. So, multi-text, I didn't have the chance to ever really talk about this. I may in the future, so I might just hold off on explaining that. But it is pretty cool. Spells and magic in general have kind of gotten the shaft in this game. But multi-text stuff kind of brings that back. There's a lot of cool spells that you can combine together using the, what's it called? Commander mode. Commander mode's another thing you haven't seen yet. It requires 6 people, and it requires you to have your own character, whoever your protagonist is, to not be part of the party. And certain formations will give you different multi-texts, basically. And they're pretty cool. When I get multiple party members that have magic instead of just Fulbright, I will show you. What's the strongest spell? Oh. Oh, really? Well, that's pretty cool. I don't know if I want to do that yet, but I might. Yeah, I might have to now. So there's an Aurora coming tonight, huh? Oh, okay. I don't want to use your storeroom, sir. The storeroom's for hoarding items, in case you don't want to sell everything, obviously. Because you do have a limited inventory. So, yeah, might as well do the Aurora stuff now, just for fun. The only issue is it takes a long time to see it, so I'm going to fast forward through it. Yeah, and here's the descendants of the Holy King. We can talk to them later. Actually, no, let's talk to them now, too. Because we already know, since I took the time to go to the door, the locked door in the Devil Palace, we know that there's a ring that can open the door. And these fine people here might be able to help us. You'll need this ring. Haha. So, now whenever we feel ready, we can go approach the Abyss Gate that is under Predona itself and see if we can close it, which would involve fighting one of the 4 main bosses of this game, the Devil Kings themselves. Or, no, not the Devil Kings, sorry. The Abyss Gate Guardians. Yes, there's 4 Devil Kings. So yeah, that's basically the general premise of what we'll be doing with the rest of our time in this game. Is trying to figure out how to shut those damn Abyss Gates. Because if we don't, some Lovecraftian shit is probably going to happen. You heard him talking about gaps in the stars. We don't want that. So anyway, about this Aurora thing. It's pretty cool. Essentially, you kind of also have to know what you're doing. So, right here, on this map screen, we're just going to sit. And we're going to sit for a long time. And we're going to see if we can fast forward to the Aurora. So you'll know it's working if it starts, there we go, doing that. To show that we're waiting, you know, for the sun to set. I don't know how you're supposed to find this out on your own. But anyway, hey, cool. That's pretty neat. I think I've waited long enough. I think that's all you have to wait for. Yes. So now, if you waited the arbitrary amount of time in order to open up the Aurora, you are treated to the Aurora Path, which is pretty sweet. Okay. Hello? Did that just move? Fighting stance. Yay, so we've uncovered our next... Oh, no, not yet. Not yet. Sorry, I am so sad. Yes, so we've found our way to the next inhuman town in this game. I mentioned it a couple episodes back. Or maybe last episode. But, yeah, so now everyone's moving because the jig is up. The gig. The jig. So yes, there's a place called the Ice Galaxy, which is not very galactic. It's more just like a frozen lake. But forget about that. Yes. So there is a wondrous, mighty sword called the Ice Sword. And it's one of the best big swords in the game. And it's so good, it's actually been in multiple SaGa games. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool weapon. And we would like to get it at a certain point. I didn't expect to get the Aurora unlocked yet. I thought that happened later. What's my HP at? 500? Okay, yeah, maybe it does unlock it around 500. So I could try and get the Ice Sword now. I don't know if I'm strong enough. A lot of powerful enemies are guarding the Ice Sword. But if we got it, we could equip Ward with it. So that'd be pretty cool. So yeah, as you saw, sorry, let me go back to where that was. That was this one? No. As you saw, the snowman that asked if he could come with us, he is actually recruitable. If you say yes and not say no and be an asshole, he will actually come along. It's this one right here. And he is a permanent party member. He's completely immune to fire magic, if I remember right. Or no, sorry, water magic. So he's pretty cool. And yeah, we might recruit him. Not yet though, we'll come back for the Ice Sword later. But I think I will recruit Snowman, just to show him off, because I love him. Oh yeah, and this is the storage room. Oh no, this is the place where you can rest. This is the way to the storage room. Yeah, okay. This is the Ice Galaxy. And it requires a lot of platforming. We'll come back though. We'll see it. Or I might save here and then try and get the ice sword. And if I succeed, then I'll redo it and record myself doing it. That sounds fair. Anyway, that's where I'll stop here.